Welcome, Aquarius, to your March 7th through the 12th reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay. Best message coming out. Best message is, look at that, financial and material changes coming out. Love it. Okay, with this card, it's, yay, look at that. Gonna have some change going on. This card is talking about changes, challenges, and losses, usually related to material or financial concerns. You may be losing some of your things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Woohoo. Everything changes for a reason, and this time isn't meant to be a punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. A positive question will transform for the better. What did I learn from this situation? Okay. And let's see why. What is going on over here? We have the 10 of Cups. Ooh, wish come true. So it looks like you may be gaining more than you thought you were going to gain. Because that card can say there's a change in, right? We just read it. There's a change. Either I'm losing money or I'm gaining more. Is it a loss or is it a gain? And this one is definitely saying you are gaining more with the Hangman over here. So it says you're going to have this new perspective of what is going on in this change. So you might have felt like you were kind of fence-sitting about the situation, not knowing exactly what you're going to expect from the situation. Wow. Okay, and there it is, inspired action. So definitely having more money coming into you than you thought you were. So if you're getting your taxes done, maybe you're thinking, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm really going to get that much this year. And then all of a sudden, boom, thought you were going to get like $2,000, and all of a sudden you got like $4,000. Right back. So it's something like that, something where you think you're getting one thing, but they're saying you're going to get more out of this than you think, right? Maybe it's even material changes as well. You know, I'm buying this couch and this, you know, and this love seat, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, but that comes with the side tables. And you're like, what? For that price? Oh shit, yeah, I'll take the side tables too. You see what I'm saying? So there's something very unexpected happening to where you're getting way more than you thought you were getting. So that's why I like this card, because it's kind of like, okay, is it a loss or is it a gain, right? So yeah, it's something that it looks like you've been manifesting really hard on, right? So you know what's crazy here? Because that card even says it's like a learning lesson. You know what the learning lesson is, you guys? For you, seriously? It's not, might not be for everybody, but I did get this, and you know what it is? Worry. Your learning lesson in this situation is stop worrying. Stop putting yourself into confusion. It's almost like to the point, you know, you have the sun. Shit. It's almost like to the point where you've been so worried about this situation, if, you know, if this is really going to happen, you know, is this money really going to come to me? Is this material really going to work? Am I really going to have that? And it's that to that point where it's like, stop worrying. It's totally happening. You manifested it. It's totally happening in your favor. This is the biggest yes card. You have the blessing. You're fine. The lesson learned in this one is you've been driving yourself. This is definitely for somebody. You guys have been driving yourself crazy, worried about whether or not this change is gonna happen for the good or the, you know, the bad or the ugly, right? However it is, right? Is this really gonna happen? I've been manifesting it. I've been praying on it, and you've been driving yourself insane. And not only to the point where you've driven yourself insane, you've also clouded your judgment, not being able to use your intuition because you're too fragmented, right? So it's like, even if your inner clarity and your intuition is telling you that something grand is happening, you're like, oh, I don't know, you know, maybe it's, right? And Spirit is saying, stop worrying. You worry yourself into a frenzy. And all that worry doesn't do anything anyways. It does nothing, because it's not going to change the outcome. It either is going to happen or it's not going to happen. And you worrying about it ain't going to do shit. It either is or not, right? So you make yourself sick and worried about a situation, which is either going to be for the best or not. It's either going to happen or not, right? And so that's another reason they always say, let it go, right? So we don't worry, causing all that frustration, disastrous thinking. You could even start manifesting against your own self. You got to be careful of that, right? Because now you're saying you don't want things, right? Manifesting things you don't want. But yeah, for a lot of you, your biggest enemy was your overthinking the situation, getting yourself into cloud of judgment and confusion. Yep, you just have to have what? Trust and faith within the universe that if it's going to be for you, it's going to come to you. If God doesn't want you to have it, then he's going to take it away, right? He's not going to let you have it for whatever reason. So your learning reason over here, your learning from that card is literally settle down. Don't get yourself in a frenzy. I know, and it's hard to say because it's almost like, it almost feels like sometimes when you say things like that to people, it almost feels like there's no compassion, right? Like I'm super not compassionate. Right? Because it's like, you don't understand. I have to pay this bill. I have to pay that car. I need a car, and it's like, yeah, I know. You and everybody else on this fucking planet, right? You, me, him, her. So when I say those things, yeah, sometimes I feel like, man, Spirit just gives it out there, and I just have to say it exactly the way it is, firm and tough, because in seriousness, it's just reality, it's just reality. And it's crazy though, because we as humans, we can drive ourselves absolutely bat-ass crazy, right? Because of these things. And then when we have to tell somebody, it's okay, calm down. It's like, you're insensitive. It's like, no, unfortunately, as a reader, I have to use my intuition, but I also have to be logical about the situation as well. And the logic suck. As my grandma always says, and I would always tell my grandma, I was like, yeah, but you're saying that as like you're being harsh. And she's like, no, actually, I'm being firm and truthful. You just have to settle down, because she used to always tell me all the time, Char Marie, worrying gets you nowhere except for sick, a headache, insomnia, fear and doubt, and you need trust, faith, and listen. Okay. Ever since she died, I swear I'm going to pick up, I swear you not, I'm picking up all of her traits, right? It's like, yes, grandma. Yeah, because there is no bad news. There is no bad news. It's all good news. Stop worrying. I'm getting older. I'm going to be like that grumpy grandma, right? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, you guys, you have the Page of Cups coming in. Happy surprise. You got this. I'm not even going any further. You guys already got this. It's already there. Spirit always said you already have it. Your biggest fear of the situation, of the loss, is no loss. It's just in your mind. Because a lot of times when we want something, we fear we're not going to get that because we know it's, we have to have it, right? We only get really super worried about things we know we have to have, right? Or things we truly desire and truly want. So you're good. Everything's fine. Just don't let your mind beat you up. Yes, use your intuition. Don't let your mind beat you up. Listen to your intuition. Material, spiritual prosperity. There it is. That's it. That's it. You have the recognition and a reward from the universe right there on top of the sun. You got this. So Spirit says rest your mind. Meditate, relax. Everything's okay. You guys are okay. You're fine. Okay? The obstacles and challenges that are before you are mostly because you're trapped within your own mind. See that? Trapped in your own mind. Making yourself deceiving yourself, not allowing your intuition to come through, not allowing yourself to hear and not to listen. Intuition. Listen to the universe. The universe knows exactly what you need and what you want and what you do need. And that's, you know, and a lot of times that's what it is. They might not always give us what we want, but they give us what we need, right? To survive. Communicate with the universe. The universe can hear you. The universe always knows what you need. So, right? Always knows what you need. Okay. And overall chakra card, please, for some inspiration. Wow. Humor. Really? Really? I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Start laughing. It's the best medicine. Stop having doubts and worries and start laughing. Laugh and enjoy life. Laughter brings up the chakras. It raises the vibration. Right? I release the need to know all the answers. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. What did I just say? You can't change. So all that worry is not going to do anything. It's just going to keep you in your mind and in a place of hopelessness, darkness, confusion, insomnia, overthinking. Those are the doubts and fears. There's your devil yourself, right? That's the devil itself, that devil energy. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. You guys got this. You're okay. Bye.